Well, now then, YTPC, I'm back. Mission accomplished. All finished decorating, and thank God for that because, by God, it's about flawed me this. But it's all done. The bedroom's done, the kitchen's done, and the back hallway's done. There were the three rooms I wanted doing, and it's done. Done and dusted. Job finished. And every bone in my body is absolutely aching. It really is. But flies all of a sudden came from nowhere. Honest to God, they were driving me nuts. I was absolutely plagued with flies when I was decorating. And when I come to glossing, all these harvest beetles and bugs started to turn up, which is just typical, innit? Getting in the paint and what have you. But I'm done and dusted. Job done, and I'm happy. I'm a happy man. I'm sore for it, but I'm a happy man. So, we're getting there. Turn that light off, it's a bit better, isn't it? So housekeeping today, it's Falcon Friday, keeping up with tradition. It's my Jack Hargreaves Falcon, rusticated Dublin bowl, really good smokers these. I know Bob doesn't like them, trucking paper Bob, but I think a lot of folks, you're not giving them enough chances. It's a different draw on them altogether. Once you get them packed right and everything else, and you get that draw, you get a really good cool smoke. And I'm liking it with, thank you very much, Chris. Our friend from Nuts and Pipes. And he got me that book as well. I haven't got into it yet, but I will do now I'm finished. Now I've got some time on my hands. But it's just been hellish, absolutely hellish. Anyway, pipe today, I'm smoking some Goith and Hogarth brown aromatic flake. And you see that there. It really is a good smoke. It comes in a flake. I think I've shown you this before. Would it? Between that and Ennerdale, I think I said Erinmore last time, and I meant Ennerdale. I think it's just slightly above Ennerdale. My own personal choice, anyway. Thank you for the messages you've been sending me, because I think some of you are getting a bit worried about me, seeing if I was alright. And because you hadn't seen me for a while, but I'm back. You have to put up with me now. And just been out with dogs today. It's conker season. Remember these? Conkers on a string? I used to play them at Skill Playground. I used to whack them and see which one broke first. But you're not allowed to do that now. Health and safety. Taking away kids' enjoyments. Again, comes under that, doesn't it? Taking away everybody's bit of fun, liberties. Yeah, I don't know, it's just getting worse. But I'm not going to get into politics on here because I don't like talking about it much, but I will say the way this country's going with a nass of a bloody PM, it's going to be serious, it really is. And this is when we're going to really have to stand up. You know, they're taking away pensioners, called, well, you've probably read it in paper, pensioners winter fuel allowance. I think they got about £300 a year for pensioners to keep them warm. Sakaya and his gang have taken it away, and they're on about taking other things away, and all. On about taking pensioners' bus passes away. It's ridiculous. It really is bloody stupid. But they can give the high, them up the top a big pay rise. So we're going to have to stand up to this. We really are. It's getting bloody serious. And we're going to have to make a stand. And, I'm not saying jump on the streets and riot and all the rest of stuff, but I think it's going to come to that, to be honest, because folks are going to get absolutely sick of it. But there you go. That's what I think. So I can't play conkers anymore. Anyhow, back to pipes. That's what we're on about, aren't we? We're a pipe show. Old Faithful, my Hardcastle. Can you see? It's absolutely chocker. Can't get my finger in hardly now. And for those of you who haven't seen these, they're about £20-25 and they're a pipe ramer. And I've shown you this before. These jaws, when you turn that, when you turn this here, it opens out to the width of your pipe. And in the back, you've got a drill so you can get through back of there and clean out in there. And I just thought, well, it was my first video back for a while, we'll just do a pipe raming session. And it's the Old Faithful, it's my Hardcastle, Jack of London. And I'll show you again. I've got an empty bowl there, there's nothing in it whatsoever. It's absolutely choked up. And all you do, you just put it in and you just steady away, turn around. And you'll hear it grinding. And you say there. And when you get so far down, it's cleaning this pipe out now, I know it is. When you get so far down, you give her a tap. What a difference that's made already. Just to give me a second. Clean bowl. You saw that come out, didn't you? Already, just out of that in there. So I'll give it another go. Same again, put it in. And get right down to the bottom if you can. I know Big Phil uses his knife to clean them out, but this was just absolutely caked up. It's whistling at me. Give her a tap again. There we go. Watch. Oh, that coming up. I just missed that, just hit that bowl there. And already you can see there how it's cleaned it all out. We're not quite down to the bottom yet. I want to get that bit of cake out at the bottom. So again, we'll go in. Now squeak a bit like, but just keep going. And again, watching, get some more out. And then we've got a nice cleaned out pipe. And in there, all that muck what was in there, all that cake, and you see, I don't want to tip it out like, but quite a bit in there. I'll just get myself a rag. I should have got that to start off with. Get your hands black doing this. And then when you've got that cleaned out, you can get your little drill bit out of there and poke it in the back and give that a clean out, but that's usually pretty clean anyway, because I do keep it clean. But there's still a bit come out. You'll be surprised. And then just finish top off a bit, tidy her up, take that thick bit, I do anyway, a little bit on top of there, just tidy it up. Don't go too deep, otherwise you'll get into wood. You don't want to do that. Just as if you're paring an apple, just give a bit of a clean off. Still coming out. I don't want to take too much of that cake off top of there because it does protect the wood. You don't want to go daft on it. Just take that little bit, slight bit off, just to tidy it up. That's all I do anyway. A lot of folk just leave it on. And then you want clean it. Give her a nice clean throughout, because there'll be a lot of that muck and chalk and dust. You don't want to be drawing that in. See on there, we're still getting a lot of muck out. That pipe will hold a lot more tobacco now. And then I generally just get a bit of paper, turn it up, put it inside, give that a good clean out like that with a bit of paper, kitchen roll out will do, and when you come out with it, it'll be as black as black. Look at that. That'll go into that dish. Last tap out. I've cleaned my stem. And from start to finish, look at that, completely different, cleaned out. My finger will go right in now, look, it wouldn't go in before. My finger will go right in, and I can have a great long smoke with Old Faithful again. So there you go, 13 minutes of a bit of pipe cleaning, a bit of waffle. Well, I have been listening to quite a lot of your videos. I've been decorating, keep them going. You've been keeping me company, as I said, and I said just to say I'm back. I was watching Mark, Backcountry Piper, this morning. Last night I was watching Big Phil. I was about jiggered last night. Do you know I was that tired last night I can't remember going to bed. It's, you know, I had too much to drink, but I had enough to drink. I was absolutely shattered. But I do remember watching Phil's video. That was the only thing I remember about last night. I was watching Big Phil on doing his chimney. He's made a right grand job on that, like. He's a handy lad, jack of all trades, and you know he can turn his hand to about out, and that's how us folks up north are. We can do stuff like that. I'm not saying that your lads down south and others can't do that, but if we can do it ourselves, we'll do it. That's what I mean. But there you go. So yes, I'm just waiting now for a phone call to say that this is going. As I say, it doesn't belong to me. It was left to my sister, and I want shot of it now. It's been here long enough, and I've been on to her for about 4 years to come and get the bloody thing. Obviously through COVID we couldn't get shifted like, but I want rid of it. And I bought a little corner unit there, which I'll show you when I get it all set up. I have got some pipes in there, but that corner unit's going to go in that corner there. And it's got a light in top so I can show off all my pipes. And apart from that, guys, that's about it. It's just to say I am back. And have a great weekend. I'm going to have a relaxing weekend. It is Stokesy Show this weekend. If you ever want to watch, if you're up this way, it's Stokesy Show on Saturday. It's a big agricultural show. It's one hell of a good show. I won't be going because it's just too much hassle to get down there because the road will be absolutely jammed going down. And I haven't got the patience for that. But in the high street, they've got the fair, the annual fair. What's in there? There's a somebody's put a video up on YouTube. If you look up Stokesley Fair 2024, you'll see Stokesley High Street is just a wash of all rides and folks on these big twirly jiggly things and bumper cars and you name it, and waltzes, whatever they're called. But yeah, it's a hell of a big event, like. But it'd be expensive as well to go, and that's another reason I won't be going. It's all cost. All cost. I haven't got to be playing around with. And on that note, guys, it's 16 minutes, nearly 17 minutes now. It's long enough. And as I'm back, I'm going to say it again. It's on me mugs. Be kind to each other, because if we're all kind to each other, we all get on, don't we? So whatever you're doing this weekend, enjoy it, take care, and have a good one, and I'll see you later. Ta-da now.